So we found this magician's hat. It looks like it got 4 puncturing holes. That's the hatter's. Oh dear, it's ripped. Just like Lady Dracula's cloak. Alice, whatever is the matter, my dear? Hatter, you're alive. When we found your hat, it was torn. What? Who ripped my favorite Tuesday's hat? Tuesday's hat? Aha! That devilish dog ruined my favorite hat and dared to come back. It's time we teach him a lesson. Alright, the hat is in danger. Mr. Holmes, we must save him. Alice, wait. We need a plan first. But what if he eats him first? Would you rather beat its lunch instead? Storykeeper, the hound in my story was simply a trained dog. Let's see if my whistle affects it. Let's try and banish the hound and save Hatter. To banish the monster, select it on the map. Select the monster defeated. Alright, it's running around the map. Oh, we got a puzzle this time. Once the skip button charges, you can select it to automatically solve a puzzle. Remove the hint. If you need a little help, you can select the hint button. No. Remove the indicated number of colored tiles within the number of moves shown. Select and drag across 3 or more matching adjacent tiles to remove them. So I guess I need to complete within 12 turns 25 of these. And let's just try. See if I'm lucky. Alright, only 6 turns to go. Three more. I only have 2 turns. This isn't going good. No. And I need 3. Alright. You means business, okay. I like that. Don't know if that was a good move. That didn't take the exact number that I wanted. Alright, got a good chunk here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wasn't a perfect outcome. I only have 2 turns left. And I need 6. I don't think we're gonna complete this, to be honest. Nope. Definitely not. So this is quite interesting. I wonder how we do this. Alright, this is definitely a hard puzzle. Alright, got a lot of chunks here. And now I only need 2. What a bummer. What if I press this? Yeah, I know that. Okay. So that's what the help means. Oh, look at all these. That ought to take a lot of them away. It doesn't give me a whole lot. Do I really need to have to skip this puzzle just to break even? Oh my goodness, look at all this. This is definitely a hard puzzle. Don't expect this to be easy. If I had just a tad more turns, then maybe it would be possible. Oh my goodness. Alright, 2 turns left. This is impossible. I'm not getting the amount required to do this. 20. Unless it's because I don't have to start with that one. Oh. I missed one. Alright, it's 20. And then I don't get any new ones. That's quite weird. It must be some kind of a fixed amount that you get every new game. Oh, shoot me. Oh, I should have taken this one down here. Why didn't I do that? Alright, let's try again. This is definitely a hard puzzle. And with only 12 turns, it makes it so much harder. So now I'm to 21. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat this. How do you beat this puzzle? This is, it's quite hard. Alright, so we got a opener here. Only 10 to go, got 7 turns. This looks like a major one. Alright, what do we got? Got 5 here. Look at this, Jay, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And I actually got one to spare. The hound quickly fled, but I feared if I haven't seen the last of it. Ha! That's what you get for ruining my hat, you mangry mutt. What now? The hound is still out there, and my castle is still covered in darkness. Oh, why didn't you say so? I'll lend you some tea candles, my lady. This is no ordinary darkness, Mr. Hatter. Perhaps we'll find an answer in my archives. I know I have an ancient manuscript in my archives. Where did I put it? So, a new location. There we go. Ah, it's all covered in darkness. So this is going to be interesting. It looks like the darkness removes slowly. Ah, and it covers other parts. Okay, that's a clever little thing. We got the first one here. What is this? That's a dog? We got this one. A bird. A typewriter. A cryptex. I don't know, is it an astrolabe or something? And some goggles, I think it is. This is really good. I like how they changed the area. There's the goggles, the typewriter. So now we just need that cryptex and the astrolabe thing. Alright, only one thing to go. There it is. Compass, I think it is. Alright, we got the ancient manuscript. Let's see what it says. Before the beginning, a darkness called the Void slumbered peacefully. One day, the first story was told, erupting with light and sound. The Void awoke in a rage, devouring the story whole. But, to its horror, more stories appeared, forming Storyworld. Ooh. Okay. The Void is an ancient entity that seeks to obliterate Storyworld into nothingness. Then it's true. My Sorry. My story is gone forever. Now so, my lady, we have the Storykeeper who shall restore your story. I suppose we can try. Storykeeper, but we'll need several items from my story. Perhaps there's a portrait of me as a young woman in your archives. Let me just check the, I don't know, 6 only? Let's see. Alice was understandably distraught when we discovered Hatter's torn hat, but her worry quickly turned to joy as Hatter arrived, appearing no worse for the wear. However, as soon as he learned of his hat's fate, he rushed out for revenge against the Hound. Hatter's bravery sent him straight into the waiting jaws of the terrifying beast. Thankfully, Holmes quickly deduced that even in its current mutated state, the Hound could still be commanded with a whistle. It ran away, but for how long? Holmes suggested we search his archives and investigate what the darkness could be. After searching Holmes' secret archives, we found an old manuscript describing the same darkness we were seeing. It was known as the Void, and its mission was to destroy all of Storyworld, story by story. This two-headed dog with glowing fur and piercing eyes is actually none other than the Hound of the Baskervilles from Sherlock's story, though much stronger and more fearsome. Thankfully, the Hound seems to have retained some of its original personality because it can be commanded with a whistle. And Lady Dracula is not only eternally beautiful, but also strikingly intelligent. With a wit as sharp as her teeth, her heart, forged in the flames of a tragic past, cares deeply for others, protecting the weak from creatures of the night. Those who earn her trust can rely on her unwavering loyalty. She will face any fear for those she holds dear. And Mr. Hatter may seem like nothing more than an eccentric chap obsessed with haberdashery. But those that truly know him will tell you there's nothing deeper churning beneath his brim. Hatter is a man of philosophy and loves to contemplate the world around him, often making unusual discoveries amid his nonsense. Although he is friendly, Hatter can quickly irritate. Often, a cup of tea will sit as bright as rain again. Okay? Bunch of journal entries right there. I love it already. Yes, perhaps there's a portrait of me as a young woman in your archives. Let's find out. And it looks like the darkness have crept away. We'll start off with a turtle. Then we got the typewriter. Then we have a safe. What was that? There was some kind of special sound there. Compass. A raven. And we also got an abacus. The dog. Raven and a safe. And a portrait. Well, here, there she is. And a safe. And what exactly does it look like in here? Right over there. Quite small, some of them. Alright, we found the Dracula's portrait. Oh, how young and beautiful I was. But so naive. I had many admirers, but I fell in love with Van Helsing, a vampire hunter for trade. He gave me a lovely locket with our portraits inside. What could it be? I remember now. I dropped my locket at the tea party. Ah, so you were at Alice's tea party, were you? Well, Let's find a bow tie. We also got the lily. I wonder if it's changed color yet again. I can't spot any of them. A cupcake, that's a new one. And a croissant. We got that right there. A scepter. Spinning top. Right over there. And looks like time staying still and even goes backwards. Crown. Where's this cupcake? And here's the bow tie. Yeah, they're starting to become quite hard all of a sudden. And we still need that lily. We've got the locket here. At least the clues are rather easy to spot. And a cupcake. There's the lily. Alright. I like how they changed angle and colors. And kind of looks different every time. Makes it a little bit harder and also a bit more funnier. Cupcake. We haven't seen that before. It's right there. Alright, got the heart locket. But one night Van Helsing was mortally wounded by Count Dracula himself. I knelt before Dracula, pleading him to spare Van Helsing's life. Oh my, what happened next? The Count offered me a bat-shaped wedding ring. If I wore it, he would spare Van Helsing. I believe I've seen a bat-shaped ring recently. This way. Let me just check the diary. Nothing new, okay. So we need to go to Holmes' study. Oh, it's dark in here. There's the cap. We got a violin. The door number. And a cane. The door number is in another place. It's right there. Fake mustache. How does that look like? A quill pen. And we got the ring right there. A microscope. So now we just need that fake mustache. I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. It is a new item. It could like this one, but it's not that one. I don't know if I'm getting randomly penalized. So far I haven't done it, so or haven't been so hopefully we can do that. Is that a glove? I think it is. Alright, so it's a new item, so I don't even know how it looks like. Right there, okay. Alright, found the wedding ring. My lady, could those strange scars upon your finger be caused by a bat-shaped ring? The wedding ring that Dracula gave me was... The wedding ring that Dracula gave me was cursed. It turned me into a vampire. What happened to Mr. Van Helsing? Did Dracula keep his promise? Oh my... No, my dear. I helped my beloved as he took his final breath. What a fool I was. Please, don't be so hard on yourself. Bring me a mirror, Alice. I'll show you all what I truly am. Ooh. I'm an expert at finding mirrors. I'll find a lovely one for Lady Dracula. Let's find a mirror. Okay. So we got... I guess it's normal words with missing letters. Because we got the bow tie. What is this? I don't know what this is. We got the scepter. What is this? Ball, bowl, bowl. Spinning top. There it is. Donut. No, that's a ball. Okay. Cart. Carp. That's a fish. Cart. Yes. Then we got the spinning top. A donut. A crown. I just saw the crown before. Right there. Croissant. And a donut. Also a new item. And a... I don't know what that is. Swinging? No. Mirror? That's a broken mirror. And here's the donut. What about this spinning top? I don't know what this is. Sewing machine, okay. So now we just need the top. That is definitely spent its way out of here. Because I can't find it. Unless it's... Yeah, it must be put in some other way. Because it's not in its usual places. At least the ones that we've seen so far. Is there something in the mirror reflection? It doesn't look like it. Oh, look at that. It's definitely getting harder and harder. Found a hand mirror. Look, I don't even have a reflection. I'm just a mirror. I'm just a monster. I see nothing in your mirror, neither a human nor a monster. But I trust what I see with my own eyes. I see before me the woman who delivered vengeance upon Van Helsing's killer. And how do you know that? The silver residue upon your gloves? It was a silver dagger, wasn't it? It was. I mean, but how? How can you tell that from a bit of residue? I found one earlier and brought it to my lab. You just confirmed my theory that it was yours. Okay, don't worry, Lady Dracula. Your silver dagger is hidden safely in my study. Okay, let's go. Silhouettes. Let's start off with this one. And we got the cap. I don't know what that is. Got a bellow. The violin. We also got a decanter. The microscope. Music stand. This must be the one that we're looking for. The fake mustache. No, we need a dagger, of course. What is this? Here's the dagger. So it looks like a cryptex, maybe? Or some other type of cylinder thing. So, are we gonna need to start using our zoom? I actually forgot I had that. It actually gives us quite a lot of details. It's getting easy to see. This is a padlock. Actually, so maybe I should just use this some more. I don't know why I'm staring at other types of things, because we need this cylinder thing. But I'm looking at everything else. Oh, I can use my left mouse button as well. That is interesting. Where did they hit it? Look at the numbers in here. So many small details. Alright, where did you hide this cylinder thing? I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's a small item. It could be a small item. There's nothing over here by the looks of it. Alright, now I'm beginning to... Oh, there's an elephant out there. I didn't even see that before now. Where is it? Oh, it's a nameplate. Just because it was the other way around. Alright, we found the silver dagger. The silver dagger once belonged to my beloved Van Helsing. Count Dracula thought he had beaten me, but every day I plotted my revenge. One evening, I saw my chance. I stabbed him through the heart with my silver dagger. I claimed this castle as my own and took over Dracula's empire, vowing to change the name of Dracula forever. That day, Lady Dracula was born. I've gathered everything I can from my story. Let's review what we have. Let me just check my diary. Nothing new, okay. Alright, so we found the 5 items. Let's combine them into something. A book. Dracula's book.